This is Ozarks FOX AM.
Good morning and welcome to Ozarks FOX AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Kelly Smith. Thank you for joining us today. And you know what day it is?
What day?
National Cookie Day. And where are the cookies? That's what I want to know.
Why didn't you bring us some?
Well, because I just found out it was National Cookie Day. And I may be putting you on the spot, but it's National Sock Day.
Oh,
Check them out.
Guess what I'm wearing?
I figured you would.
I'm wearing the socks that your cousin Debbie got us.
Oh, you sure are.
I sure am. Look at
I should have worn the scarf. You should have told me.
I didn't realize I was going to wear these. These are the Christmas tree socks that Kelly's cousin Debbie got us.
Yes, that looks great.
It matches, because look at my shirt also, by the way.
Yes.
Look at this. Santa, the Elisa Raffa Challenge is still going. And it says, "Don't Stop Believing," like my favorite Journey song.
That's right.
Don't stop believing.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I love that. And we have to mention the blazer. Now, let me just tell you, I'm not competing because I don't have that kind of special stuff in my closet. So I'm wearing brown, and I love brown.
So what does that have to do with anything? What are you talking
It's so
about?
contrary to your fanciness. I'm just brown.
Kelly, I feel like you have a slight, I don't want to say chip on the shoulder, but I feel like I dress festively, but I feel like you don't appreciate it, or you feel like, do you feel like you need to then dress festive?
No,
because I do.
No, I don't.
Because you
feel
do
like
say it to me a lot.
I do?
Yes.
Well, but because you've been on the couch like the last week and a half dressing festive.
Because Elisa Raffa.
Oh, it's all, yes, Elisa.
It's her fault.
Yes, it is.
She challenged me. By the way, this velvet blazer, I call it my Hugh Hefner blazer, feel it. I found it in my closet. I've never worn it before. Today's the first day I'm wearing it.
It is a Hugh Hefner blazer, but I like it a lot.
But I love it because it matches my Santa, and it kind of just,
just
the red.
bring me a Christmas jacket, and I'll put it on with whatever.
But here's what you need to start doing, though. Just if you want to have a shtick, they call it a shtick in the business. Start collecting stuff.
You know what I like to wear?
Start collecting clothes.
People would think I'm crazy. Here's the thing: what I like rhinestones. I like lace. I like leather.
Why not?
I don't know if that's appropriate for TV. I'm just not sure. It's a little.
But that would be your thing. They would know Kelly loves the bling.
I do love the bling.
Then I've been collecting all this stuff.
I got a bling thing going on.
Yes, you do. And I've been collecting clothes, though, like festive clothes, because I've always, I remember being 6 years old and putting up the Christmas tree, not letting any of my family members help me.
Really?
I'm a stickler for Christmas decorations. It has to be perfect. I remember being 6 and telling my brothers and my mom to stay away.
Let me just do this.
Step away from the tree.
Yes.
I know how it's supposed to look. So I love Christmas. So I
know you do.
I love Christmas clothes.
No, I am not jealous. I'm appreciative.
Oh, no, I don't think you're jealous.
That you are looking so festive. And when I was a kid, I was drawn to everything that was blingy, blingy, bling. But honestly, I've not been blinging lately. I'm going to get my bling on.
Start bedazzling your brown tops.
Absolutely.
You love the brown.
I do love the brown.
Bedazzle it.
I'm going to, but I gave away my bedazzler.
Kelly, I would actually like if you put some fancy rhinestones. That's what they would do in our shows in Branson. They'd buy normal jackets and then
so bedazzle that.
Bedazzle the lapels. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, send it home.
Hey, I wonder who... Yeah.
You send it home with me. But
Okay,
you know what? Let's see what's happening in the headlines. Joe always looks fantastic. Look at you in your black.
I was just about to say, not very festive.
Well, look, we blend. We're good.
Wait, are you wearing festive socks today or no?
I'm not. That's some art.
Boring.
That's okay.
Boring, Joe.
Sorry
boring.
about that. Oh, boy. I got some festive headlines for you.
Perfect.
Thank
You ever wonder what a $2.6 million Christmas tree looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to Germany. You can just watch here because we got the video of it right there. But they decided to do this in Germany. This is a tree made up of 2018. Get it? Because that's the year.
Oh, I get it.
Euros. Gold coins right there. Celebrating in style, decorating this. And honestly, guys, I don't have much else to say other than it's worth 2.3 euros. That's 2.6 million. And, you know, they look like the chocolate-covered coins, I think.
They do. They do.
But it's just nice and pretty to look at, right?
So wait, how much is it worth again?
2.6 million American dollars.
And then how many euros?
And 2018 euros. 2.3 in euros.
2.3 euros.
Yeah,
Where is this displayed? Where is this displayed?
Germany.
In
Until
Germany.
December 15th, it is up to 138 pounds of pure gold, is what I'm told.
You know,
that's what the base there,
I have to tell you, I see some Christmas trees I like a lot better than that. That's just, I just don't love it. I
Yeah,
don't care
that's
how
kind
much.
of.
I really don't.
That was the consensus earlier this morning when we watched it, and I just thought, this is festive. Let's try
I just
it
had
out.
an idea,
think?
Kel, for
Wait,
our
what?
next craft project. Let's make a Christmas tree just with the
With
chocolate.
pennies.
No,
With pennies and paint them.
I was thinking the chocolate coins.
Oh,
because then
that's
you
a
can
good
eat
idea.
it. You make it and then you can eat it.
Yes,
This
that's
guy
a good
always,
idea.
always with the ideas.
Yes,
Good, that's a good. If you do a
absolutely.
mini one, make it a good centerpiece.
Yes,
know what I mean?
there you go.
How about this one though, from Denver? All right, members of the Severance Town Board voted unanimously to lift a snowball ban because this was a thing. Okay, it had been a law in a town in Colorado for more than 100 years that throwing a snowball is illegal. A 9-year-old learned about this, so he went to city council and said, guys, do we need this? The board members agreed with the 9-year-old that it was an outdated law, and so they voted unanimously to overturn it, and then they said, who are you going to throw your first snowball at? Who do you think?
Your dad.
If you're 9 years old.
Your dad.
Your dad? Oh, that's not who I would have thought.
Probably, does he have any siblings?
He does. That's at 9.
Yeah.
It's a sibling. It's got to be, right?
Exactly. Is
That's
that
what
his
I'm
sibling
thinking.
right there? She's like mad that the law it was
No,
overturned.
actually, I feel bad. He's 9. His sibling is 4 years old. He
okay.
can't throw. He can't throw the snowball there.
It's still-
Let the kid
No.
get some.
4-year-old.
That's a 9-year-old line of thought. It's okay. But
Yeah.
anyway.
That's a fun thing to do, though, to throw snowballs. But, you know, they made this law, I don't know, in Colorado you always have a lot of snow. But adults should know better than to do that. I mean, it might poke someone's eye out or something.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
I like the kid with the bow tie going in and getting into the political game just so we can have a snowball fight, which is some kid fun.
I'm glad they lifted the ban
Yeah, me too.
finally.
Me too.
Yeah, it was a bit old, right?
Yes.
So, not too bad. I never minded snowball fights, but I never loved them because my aim was terrible.
Me too.
Really?
It might have been maybe the packing technique wasn't good.
Oh, maybe.
One of those two.
Maybe.
I'm with it. You know who I'd love to have a snowball fight with?
Who's that?
Elisa Raffa.
Oh.
I just feel like
you
we'd
kept
be...
calling this, by the way, nice jacket.
Thank you.
You kept calling this outfit the Elisa Raffa Challenge. Is she giving you anything if you achieve
Oh,
this?
wait a minute.
You need a prize or something.
We need
So,
Elisa, we have to talk. I am going to fulfill this challenge, and I need some kind of prize at the end of this challenge.
For anybody to, I don't want to say throw me under the bus, but it would be Joe.
I'm just asking. I didn't know
I
that
need a
this was a
prize.
thing. I thought I didn't know that you
I don't
challenged
know.
him.
There's no prize. I was just curious.
Christmas gift.
She said I would run out, Joe, and I'm not going to run out. So, challenge accepted, Elisa. That's what I just give me some little prize at the end of at
I'll have to
Christmas.
think of something.
here's
Okay.
a candy cane.
We got a month. You're all right.
I'll think of something. Otherwise, it's pretty cold out there this morning. 27 degrees in Branson with dry roads and a north and west wind. We've got mostly cloudy skies out there this morning. Maybe a couple of flurries up in central Missouri. Lake of the Ozarks, Rolla could have a couple of flakes out there early this morning, but it won't slow you down on the roads. Temperatures are in the 20s, 28 degrees in Camden, 26 in Monette, and 27 in Springfield. So dry roads on your way to and from school. Things will be quiet today. Just cold again, very similar to yesterday where the clouds are going to be slow to clear. We'll have partly cloudy skies by dismissal with a temperature still cold at 34. 30s area-wide today. We drop into the 20s overnight tonight, and tomorrow the nicest day of the week. Mostly sunny. A south and west wind will help us breathe warmer with temperatures in the 40s. If you need to rake or still clean up some storm damage, we'll have light winds and dry conditions today, tomorrow. By Thursday, we'll start to bring in some light rain, snow, a little bit of a drizzle there, so things might be a little bit more damp. The Christmas parade in downtown Springfield is on Saturday, and it does look like it's going to be cold at the very least, 33 degrees, with some snow pretty likely. We have to keep eyes out on the track of the system to see how much snow, but we could see some snow during the parade. The cold is going to continue. 46 is the warmest day on Wednesday, and then 30s as we wrap up the week and into the weekend. This cold air just doesn't want to let go. So 34 today, the warmest day tomorrow at 46. Drizzles and flurries on Thursday, and then a bigger system with accumulating snow possible by late Friday into Saturday. Jeremy Kelly.
That's bad news for Saturday's Christmas
I
parade.
don't
I know.
enjoy it.
Yes.
That's why keeping a close eye on it. We always keep a close eye on the weather, but extra eyes because we'll all be at the parade.
Yes, that's true. So
I
we're going to have
hate
to
it.
bundle up for sure, but that's always a good time. Thank you, Elisa. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, coming up, Kaylee is bringing us today's entertainment news, including a huge celebrity wedding and a new role for Tom Hanks. That is coming up. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I do love your jacket. You look great.
I love it too.
Here, wait. Let me get the little...
I do love it. Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It's time for our Tuesday entertainment news with Kaylee. Kaylee, what is happening in the celebrity universe?
A lot is going on, and we'll detail that later. Here is your top Hollywood headlines that everyone's still talking about. In a Bollywood fairy tale, 26-year-old Jonas Brothers bandmate Nick marries 36-year-old actress Priyanka Chopra. The two got engaged 4 months ago and tied the knot this past weekend in India. A Christian ceremony was held Saturday, and a Hindu ceremony was held on Sunday. Wedding fever must be in the air as rumors were leaked that Joe, another Jonas brother, and his actress girlfriend Sophie Turner are planning their own nuptials in France next summer. No longer living on a prayer. Jon Bon Jovi is now living on the top charts, but this time it has nothing to do with his music. His wine, called Hampton Water ironically, claims the title of Best Rosé of 2018 according to Wine Spectator. The magazine ranked the singer's $25 wine 83rd out of 100 samples, beating out the only other rosé on the list.
Why does it have to be human or divine? Maybe human is divine.
In the latest live-action movie news, Tom Hanks may play Geppetto in Disney's live-action adaptation of Pinocchio. Released in 1940, Pinocchio was the second animated film made by Disney after 1937's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Hank recently wrapped production of Sony's Mr. Rogers biopic. He last starred in The Post and is also reprising the voice of toy cowboy Woody for next year's Toy Story 4.
So long, partner.
And fall season finales are coming for some of your favorite Fox shows. Season 2 of the family drama, The Gifted, Lethal Weapon, and the music drama, Star. Last time I checked, the live adaptation for Lion King, that trailer that they had was the most viewed trailer of all time.
Really?
So I think it's going to show that the need and the pressure to kind of make these live adaptations from our classic childhood films is there. That need is there.
It definitely
we want
is.
it.
We can tell by our giveaways that people love The Lion King, for sure.
It's awesome.
Yes, and going back to the wedding, I was listening about Nick Jonas and the wedding. I am always dumbfounded. Here's my thoughts on weddings.
Okay.
I know they don't need the money, but to me, you know, you spend all this money for a wedding. It's a one-day thing. You go in so much, most people go in so much debt. Save the money for a house or something substantial. Save the money.
It's
It's a
last
party.
more than one day.
Then one day. It's a one-day thing.
But if you're Nick Jonas, you don't have to go by
That's
that
so
advice.
true.
But if you're a normal person, that's very good advice.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
us normal people.
Absolutely.
Save the money.
That's right.
Nick Jonas, I guess, can waste
can
all that
do
money.
whatever he wants.
Although, I don't remember
Yeah.
last time he had a hit, but whatever.
Well, maybe he's a
Whatever.
good money manager. He's probably fine.
I don't know what the last song he had was.
Jealous, maybe?
What's it?
Oh, was that
Probably
him?
a couple years
okay.
ago.
Yeah, it's been a couple years. Again, he's probably not worried about the money.
Yeah.
But whatever. And you said something, too. I don't even remember seeing Toy Story 3. And you didn't know there was going to be a Toy Story 4. I don't even know where the story
Yeah, I
could
missed
go.
that memo, but yeah, Toy Story 4 next year.
Yes.
If it's a
I
cash
think it started
cow.
at the beginning. I have to be honest, I haven't seen it.
I saw one, and then I saw, spoiler alert,
Okay.
I saw one where they were all going up this conveyor belt to be burned.
Oh. And so you didn't want to watch the second one?
I was like, what is going on? But they were saved, of course, because
Oh, of
now there's
course.
been
Of
Toy
course.
Story 3 and
Yeah,
4.
they're still going.
But I was like, I mean, they're cute movies, but it's like, I don't want the quality to diminish just
Right.
because they want the money of a sequel.
Absolutely. And
But
talk
the-
about Tom Hanks. Man, he is one of the best actors, in my opinion, out there.
Oh, yeah.
Just
He's
think
good.
of
He can
all
do
the
anything.
roles.
Yes.
You're right, yeah, he can do anything.
Yeah.
You know what, I was a very small child. The first thing I ever saw Tom Hanks in,
Apollo. What?
Bosom Buddies.
Oh, Bosom Buddies.
Do you remember Bosom Buddies?
I don't know that I do.
Bosom Buddies, him and Peter Scolari dressed up as women to live in a private hotel that only accepted women, and Tom Hanks was in drag for the entire series.
I didn't see that.
You've never seen Bosom?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, if you've seen Bosom Buddies, would you please post photos on our Facebook page? Because have you heard of Bosom Buddies?
No.
And the theme song was a Billy Joel song. Leave me alone. You get down, cause I'm all right.
Okay,
You know
I've
that
heard
song?
that song.
That was the theme song for Bosom Buddies.
Yeah.
And Oh my God.
Go ahead with your own life.
Leave me alone.
I love
And they had to dress up as women to live in this place because it was secure. It was the only apartment they could find.
You know what we need to do? We need to make a list of all the movies that you've never seen and that I've never seen, and we need to take a day and watch movies.
Has anybody in the studio seen Bosom Buddies? Anybody in the studio? Upstairs? Have you seen Bosom Buddies with Tom Hanks? That's it. We're having a TV night of Bosom Buddies.
All right, let's do it. All right, and coming up, our friend Cammie Jenkins is here with another Be Blessed. Don't go away. You'll want to see this. We'll be right back.
I can't believe nobody's heard of Bosom Buddies.
I know.
Really?
What's wrong with us?
Really? I never even heard of it.
God. Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It is time to check in with today's headlines. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Jeremy and Kelly. Want to let you know Christopher Ward, the man arrested for firing shots into the Ava Vet Clinic air conditioner in September, is expected in court today. The 78-year-old faces 3 charges: unlawful use of a weapon, first-degree property damage, and armed criminal action. Ward went into the clinic on the day of the shooting and purchased a bag of dog food and asked for medicine for his dog, but the clinic could not sell them to him without seeing the dog first. Surveillance video shows a maroon car driving to the AC unit and shows Ward firing shots into that unit before driving away. A woman from Rogersville who pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter back in October is expected in court for sentencing today. 25-year-old Najee Donson was charged with murder in connection with a shooting just north of Branson in June of last year. Taney County deputies found Chad Dedmond of Branson dead with a gunshot wound. Donson was originally charged with second-degree murder and armed criminal action. The Arkansas School Safety Commission wraps up 9 months of work presenting the governor with its findings this week. 30 recommendations ranging from mental health, law enforcement, and emergency plans will be distributed to all districts throughout the state. The committee argues the need for an armed presence on every school campus. They also suggest conducting school climate surveys on all campuses to combat bullying and create a plan of action. Asa Hutchinson stressed that each school district will have the flexibility to implement the recommendations as needed.
Just because there's a recommendation made, I'm not in favor of putting that into law. I have enough confidence in our local school districts that they will respond appropriately and adjust it as needed to their local sensibilities.
About 35% of all schools in Arkansas have a school resource officer compared to the national average of 20%. Drury University's Breach School of Business will host a town hall presentation and discussion focused on Medicare for All today at 12:30 in the Lay Hall Auditorium. It will start with a presentation by Wendell Potter, who's the president of the Business Initiative for Health Policy. His remarks will be followed by 4 local healthcare industry leaders. William K. Mahoney is the president and CEO of Cox Medical Center in Branson. Matt Aug is president of Cox Health Plans. Adam Witten is director of Primary Care Transformation at Mercy. And Dr. Jim Rogers works in internal medicine at Mercy in Springfield. This event is free and open to the public. And the Library Center is hosting a holiday store at various branches throughout the Ozarks. Kids can go and shop for others at prices from 25 cents up to $10. The store will run through Sunday, December 9th, with different hours available to shoppers throughout the week. The event kicks off at the Library Center on South Campbell from 2 to 7 and is available at the Library Station, Midtown Carnegie, and Schweitzer, Brentwood all through the weekend. Now let's check in with Elisa Raffa for your forecast today.
Good morning, Joe. We've got mostly cloudy skies out there this morning. A couple of flurries possible up in central Missouri. Lake of the Ozarks, Rolla could be getting in on a few flakes, but not expecting any travel hazards out there this morning. Temperatures are cold. It's 27 in Springfield, 28 in Rolla, and 27 in Branson. We'll keep things cold again today. You can see the temperature staying more or less steady, not really warming up all too much. 34 degrees for that high. Average is 48, so another colder than average day today. We'll keep mostly cloudy skies out there through the afternoon. A chilly start, temperatures in the 30s. Still cold with some clearing later on in the day. Temperatures in the 30s. Area-wide, again, low to middle 30s across the Ozarks. We drop it to the 20s tonight, and tomorrow will be the nicest day of the week. We'll finally warm up into the middle 40s. That's still below average, but warmer than we've been, and we'll have mostly sunny skies and a south and west wind. So here's those 3 days. Still cold today with some clearing, 34. The warmest day of the week will be tomorrow, 46. Then some light rain, snow, more like drizzle and flurries possible on Thursday. By Saturday, that is the downtown Christmas parade, 33 degrees and cold with some snow likely. We'll have to keep an eye out on that system to see how much snow could accumulate. Temperatures stay cold otherwise, 30s to wrap up the week. We'll keep 30s there through the weekend. We'll have these temperatures again cold through the next 7 days, 34 for that high today. Don't go anywhere. Ozarks FOX AM. We'll be right back.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Joe Morano. A woman from Rogersville who pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter back in October is expected in court for sentencing today. 25-year-old Najee Donson was charged with murder in connection with a shooting just north of Branson in June of last year. Taney County Sheriff Jimmy Russell says his deputies were called early in the morning to Highway 65 and Rose O'Neill Road north of Branson back in June. They found Chad Dedman dead with a gunshot wound. Donson was originally charged with second-degree murder and armed criminal action. The Arkansas School Safety Commission has finished 9 months of work presenting the governor with its findings. 30 recommendations ranging from mental health, law enforcement, and emergency plans will be distributed to all districts throughout the state. The committee argues the need for an armed presence on every school campus. They also suggest conducting school climate surveys on all campuses to combat bullying and create a plan of action. Elisa Raffa has a look at your Tuesday weather.
Good morning, Joe. It's going to be cold again today, 34 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Some clearing possible late, but again, we'll keep the cloud cover, cold temperatures, and a north and west wind. 24 overnight, decreasing in the cloud cover, and temperatures pretty cold. The nicest day of the week tomorrow, mostly sunny and a little bit warmer at 46. Light rain, snow possible on Thursday, kind of a drizzle and a flurry there, and then we'll have a bigger system roll through with some accumulating snow possible by the weekend. CBS This Morning will be right back.
Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. We want you to stay with us because we will be announcing the winner of the Stoney LaRue concert at Buffalo Run Casino later in today's show. So stick around. You do not want to miss that announcement.
Very exciting.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's going to be great. And now we would like to welcome our friend Cammie Jenkins.
Woohoo! She's here with us.
See you. Come on in. How are you?
Cammie, we usually just see you on the TV.
I know.
You're not even with us.
She's in real life here.
In person.
Fantastic.
Fun this way, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So what's happening?
So I did something a little bit different this time. I took a couple friends of mine out because, you know, the Bible actually says iron sharpens iron. And I have friends that are really strong. And that's what they do for me, is they sharpen me, they keep me, you know, challenged and make me a better version of myself. And so I took them out. We went exploring. We're going to do this every once in a while. It was a lot of fun. But, you know, the Bible also says that one-string chords are easily broken. But when you have a three-string chord, it's a lot harder to break. So together, we're way stronger than we are by ourselves.
I love
Absolutely.
that.
We can't be islands.
Yeah.
You know, people get so busy that they don't have time for friendships and even family sometimes, and that is never a good idea.
Yes, it takes effort, though. It really does. We're all busy.
Right.
And so, and you know, also finding good friends. It's kind of hard to put yourself out there, but that's what it takes. If you want a good friend, you have to be that good friend.
You know, I love to. I have certain friends in my life, Cammie, that I won't talk to for 5 years. But when we talk again, it's like 5 years did not even pass. Nothing changed. We pick up right where we left off, and I'm thankful for those friends, even though we don't have that day-to-day relationship, which is great, I think, to have those type of friends.
Yes, and that's what I want to do. I want to celebrate people, friendships, and how we're meant to do life together.
We are. We were made to be in community, that sort of thing. And that's going to be one of my New Year's resolutions, to try to have more time for that.
Yes.
Does it count if my dogs are my best friends?
I think it does.
Does that count?
Yes, I think it does.
Because I love them.
I love it. It's sweet.
They're my best friends.
They add to your life.
They do.
They really do.
It does. It really enriches your life to have dogs, pets, people.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm excited to see what you brought us,
Well,
Cammie.
let's take a look at it.
All right.
I am on my way to pick up two of my very best friends in the entire world. Their names are Lori and Jill. They just inspire me to be the best version of myself. And like most people, we're really busy, so we have to plan and carve out time in our schedules to get together. And one of the things that we love to do is to find things in the area that are new to us anyway. They may not be new in the area, but they're new to us. And I cannot wait to introduce you to Lori and Jill and show you where we're going today. There they are waiting on me. Hey! How are you?
Good.
Hey! How are you? I want to hug you. You guys look so cute.
Where are we going?
This is where we're going. It's a little place called The Press. They have organic coffee beans, they have cold pressed juices, they like to support local, so like they use local milk, they use very little preserves and sugar and things like that. So it's pretty healthy, and I know that's on our radar. So here we go.
So I was listening to a podcast today on my way here, and the girl was talking about friendships. But she's just talking about how the friends that you choose to have and the friends that you hang out with should be friends that bring health into your life, you know, that help you become a better person.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, yes. Okay, let's go.
Cheers. Cheers.
Friendship. So where did you hear that podcast?
So I was just scrolling through, and I knew that we were going to be hanging out today, and the headline was just, it said fatty friendships. And so for whatever reason that drew me in, and I started listening to it, and she talked about how you don't want to have fatty friendships, that you want to have fat-free friendships.
I can see cut the fat, get to the core of the matter.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I just thought to myself that that's what you guys have been for me, that you actually just put health into my life. You inspire me in all areas of my life to be a better person. And I think sometimes when I get in slumps and I'm just kind of not feeling myself, and I've come around the two of you, my energy gets revived and I feel healthier and more inspired.
And sometimes that's hard because that means hearing the truth from your friends, but I think that that's why I love you guys too. Because you will never hesitate to tell me if I'm out of line, honestly.
It makes it easy for me because I just have to be passionate, and you guys are amazing. I walk away feeling like I want to change some things. I want to do a few things differently, a few things better, and I get excited about being around you because I know it's good for me. You know, I enjoy it. But when you said fat-free, I kind of do like the fat, like the fun. I kind of related fat to fun, you know. And I like having fun with you guys, but I also do the thing I cherish most is what we learn from one another. It's not surprising you brought some wisdom,
of course,
here to us today, right?
And it's because of you too, and that's why I wanted to bring you along, because of your passion and your service attitude of quality. You know, everything you do, and when you serve other people, it just brings up the standard that we are esteeming them higher than us. To serve someone else, you do it with that quality, and so I try to take some of those gold nuggets with me, you know. And
well, that brings me to why I love both of you so much. It's because I'm somewhat of a perfectionist, but sometimes for myself, it actually sometimes winds up holding me back.
It's all
about people, right?
Yeah, we're all in such different seasons, but yet all of those things of learning to compartmentalize so that you can really truly enjoy the moment, you know, those things are across the board for all of us. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm really glad I got to introduce Jill and Lori to you. Now I want you to take about 2 hours out of your time, call up your friends, and come to the press because you will be blessed.
That's wonderful.
I love that.
Yeah, that is. And you know, you mentioned the word truth, and you hear the sayings, the truth hurts. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, because those are the people that you can trust to the core, that you can speak to, and that they can tell you the truth if you need changing or what it is.
But that's scary because you have to open up your soul to those people, you know, and not put up a front and build that wall. We're used to building walls around ourselves.
Right.
How long have you known those girls?
About a decade.
Okay, so they're good friends then.
Oh, yes. We got to know each other doing women's ministry and speaking together, so we have quite the history with that. But I want to mention, too, the press is, we didn't say it in the segment, but it's where Glenstone meets Republic Road at Farmers Park.
Yes.
So it's a really neat place. There's lunch items. They're open till like 7 p.m. too. Yeah. So, and the girl that owns it also just opened a snow bubble tea store. It's called Snow Bubble Tea. It's a bubble tea in the mall.
Oh, wow.
I don't know, that's a new trend. I don't know if you all have heard that. It's like a tapioca, but she's got other treats too. But it's in the mall over by Sears. And anyway, it's a neat place you should check out.
Have you been there?
She just opened the new one in the mall, like the 17th.
And that you said that was called Bubble Tea?
Yes, Snow Bubble Tea is the name of the store in the mall.
Is bubble tea a thing?
It is now.
I don't even know what bubble tea is.
I'm not sure either. It, but it's a new thing, so we should go try it.
Sounds great.
Okay. You learn something new every day.
But the press has been open for a few years.
Yes.
Thank you, Cammie.
Thank
we always
you guys.
appreciate you being on.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Oh, how fun. Yes, I love it. Always something fun with our friend Cammie. And we love it when you're here, by the way.
Yeah,
thanks.
live in person.
Coming up, Stephanie Sampalo is here from the National Association of Women in Construction. You will not want to miss that. Don't go anywhere. Ozarks Fox AM. We'll be back after this. I love that.
Thank you. Thanks so much. It was great. Oh, my God.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
Hide your little cord just a little bit right there.
Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Please welcome Stephanie Sampalo with NAWIC, the National Association of Women in Construction. Tell us about your organization. That's so great.
Thank you. I'm part of it's called NAWIC for short. And what we do is our core purpose is to enhance the success of women in construction, whether that be office work in construction or it be working out in the field, doing a trade, whether you're in management, any kind of aspect of construction. We want to encourage women to be in the industry.
How do women get involved with that then?
Yes, how do they?
Oh, they can just call us. Go to nawic.org is a great way to get involved with us. There's a way to get membership. We have a local NAWIC chapter here in Springfield. So we've got a website, we've got a Facebook page at Southwest Missouri.
And you're the president.
I am the current president of our chapter here in Springfield.
How long have you been involved in this?
I have been involved 17 years. I'm actually part of the chartering member of our chapter here in Springfield. So that was one of the things that I wanted to get involved in. I was young, I was new to the industry, and so I wanted to learn from the other women, and it was amazing. I was one of the youngest members, and so it was very encouraging. I thought, oh, I just want to absorb all their experience, everything they know.
Exactly.
Do you work in the construction business yourself?
I do. I'm a project accountant at Killian Construction.
Wow.
Yes.
Have you ever built anything, though?
No.
I was just curious. Just curious.
Not really. My dad would just laugh and go, oh, don't give her a tool. Keep her in the office, let her keep all the administration side of construction straight, which is something I knew nothing about when I started. Had no idea all of the contracts and changes and paperwork that goes into all of these buildings that you see all over the city.
Right. Actually, why do people get involved? I know there's a lot of reasons, but do some women want to get involved because they want to know how to do things for themselves? Maybe they're single women?
Most of the time, the people that get involved in our chapter are because of the networking ability that it is. It gives you the ability to know other women in the industry. Also, we really encourage leadership. Right. That's one of the things that is big. We have a lot of educational opportunities. So there's online seminars, there's conferences, we'll go regional events, national events. So it's the workshops, the leaders have been awesome. I've learned so much in the last 17 years, so it's very encouraging to be a part of our group, not only locally, but regionally and nationally.
That is so
Yeah,
cool.
so you think of construction and you would think, you know, it is probably lopsided male to female.
It is.
Absolutely.
It is.
Are you looking, actively seeking women for the construction industry?
Yes, always, always. I mean, it's amazing what I'm learning from these other women that are actually in the trades. I saw an article not too long ago about an all-female construction crew working here in Springfield. And I'm like, oh, we need them to be members. We could learn so much from them and what we could offer them as well from us.
So when people get involved, you kind of show them the ropes, basically.
Yes, yes. So it's mostly a networking tool, but it also has that education to encourage you if you want to take your career to the next step. You know, if I wanted to be a project manager or a superintendent, those tools are there for you.
Yeah.
So there is ways to work up. Like you start in that base level. There's a ladder there. You can work your way up.
Exactly.
And that is empowering women.
It is.
Yes.
And the fact that we all support each other is what's great about our organization.
And I have to say, it's empowering in the sense that, I mean, I haven't built anything. I don't know how to do that. So I feel kind of at a loss if I were to have to take care of some things at the house.
Yes.
So that's empowering in itself.
It is. And you can find others that are willing to help you.
Right.
I mean, I had a friend help me install a towel rack one day.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, come over and help me with this. And she's like, okay.
And once you've done it, then you feel like, oh, maybe I can handle that next task.
Exactly, exactly.
Yes. Well, what I love about your organization is this, you don't have to do construction.
No.
That's the whole thing.
No.
You don't have to do construction to be in the business.
That's right, that's right.
I love that.
That is fantastic. If people want to get involved, how could they get in touch with you?
Well, you can get in touch with me via either our Facebook page, which you just have to type NAWIC, Southwest Missouri, and it'll pop up. And you can contact any of us, and that'll get you in touch with our marketing. I have our vice president is actually in charge of our Facebook page, so she's really on top of it, which is great.
If somebody does contact you, though, do you help place them, or is it just basically networking?
It basically encourages them to get involved in our organization. And once you're in our organization, then you have we have about 18 members here in Springfield, and so that gives you that opportunity. And you go to nawic.org, and then that opens it up to everything. All of our, it gives you in touch with any member in the United States.
Right. And I'm sure your website just kind of lays it out and shows
it does. It shows everything that we're doing here locally, and it also allows you to, one of the things I love is that I could call somebody in California if we're doing a job there and go, hey, I'm Stephanie from Springfield, NAWIC. And they're like, oh, what can I do for you?
You're a family.
It's like, oh, you're in NAWIC. What do you need? Tell me what you need.
That's
anything, whether it's construction related or if you need a place to stay. They'll help you with that, too.
That's fantastic. I love that.
I love our group. I love our network.
That's awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank you for having me so much.
Next time you come on, will you jazzercise with us?
Yes, I would love to.
She also teaches jazzercise.
I would love to.
She also teaches it. We love you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Coming up in the next hour of Ozarks Fox AM, we're going to be tasting some yummy vegan food from Chef Rachel Fair, and we'll be announcing the winner of the Stoney LaRue concert at Buffalo Run Casino. Don't go anywhere. Ozarks Fox AM, we'll be right back. See, you could teach us little moves, too.
Yeah, I'm definitely...
Welcome back. Coming up in the next hour of Ozarks FOX AM, we'll be tasting some yummy food from vegan chef Rachel Fair and announcing the winner of the Stoney LaRue concert at Buffalo Run Casino. That's going to be great. But before we get to all that, let's check in with today's news. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing all right, Jeremy and Kelly. Hope you guys are too. We have a quick news brief for you. Christopher Ward is the man arrested for firing shots into the Ava Vet Clinic air conditioner in September. He's expected to appear in court today. He's a 78-year-old that faces 3 charges: unlawful use of a weapon, first-degree property damage, and armed criminal action. Ward went into the clinic on the day of the shooting and purchased a bag of dog food and asked for medication for his dog, but the clinic could not sell them to him without seeing the dog first. Surveillance video showed a car driving to the AC unit and shows Ward firing shots into that unit before driving away. A woman from Rogersville who pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter back in October is expected to be in court for sentencing today. 25-year-old Najee Donson was charged with murder in connection with a shooting just north of Branson in June of last year. Taney County deputies found Chad Dedman of Branson dead with a gunshot wound. Originally charged with second-degree murder and armed criminal action. The Arkansas School Safety Commission wrapped up 9 months of work presenting the governor with its findings this week. 30 recommendations ranging from mental health, law enforcement, and emergency plans will be distributed to all districts throughout the state. The committee argues the need for an armed presence on every school campus. They also suggest conducting school climate surveys on all campuses to combat bullying and create a plan of action. Hutchinson stressed that each school district will have the flexibility to implement the recommendations as needed and able.
Just because there's a recommendation made, I'm not in favor of putting that into law. I have enough confidence in our local school districts that they will respond appropriately and adjust it as needed to their local sensibilities.
About 35% of all schools in Arkansas have a school resource officer compared to the national average of 20%. Drury University's Breach School of Business will host a town hall presentation and discussion focused on Medicare for All. That's going on today at 12:30 in the Lay Hall Auditorium. The town hall will start with a presentation by Wendell Potter, who's president of the Business Initiative for Health Policy. His remarks will be followed by 4 local healthcare industry leaders. William K. Mahoney is the president and CEO of Cox Medical Center in Branson. Matt Ogg is president of Cox Health Plans. Adam Witten is director of primary care transformation at Mercy Springfield, and Dr. Jim Rogers works in internal medicine at Mercy Springfield. That event is free and open to the public. Finally, the Library Center is hosting a holiday store at various branches throughout the Ozarks where kids can go and shop for others at prices from 25 cents up to $10. The store will run through Sunday, December 9th with different hours available to shoppers through the week. The event begins at the Library Center on South Campbell from 2 to 7 today and is also free at the Library Station at Midtown Carnegie and Schweitzer Brentwood. That, again, goes on through the weekend through December 9th. Good chance to get some books there and stay inside and read because it's been cold. Lisa Rappa has a look at your weather today.
Good morning, Joe. Yeah, we're starting out pretty cold this morning. It's 27 degrees in Branson with a steady north and west wind at 10 miles per hour, but roads are dry. Skies are cloudy. We've got mostly cloudy skies out there this morning. A couple of flurries up in central Missouri from Lake of the Ozarks to Rolla. Not really expecting that to stick or cause travel problems. Just a few flakes flying around. Temperatures are in the 20s. It's 27 in Springfield, 28 in Rolla, and 27 in Mountain Grove. We've got winds out of the west and northwest, about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that north and west wind is going to keep us cold again today. So very similar to yesterday. Temperatures in the 30s, 34 degrees for that high, much below the average of 48. We keep things cold with the clouds too. The clouds will really be slow to clear. Maybe some clearing by the end of the day, but mostly cloudy skies through much of the afternoon with temperatures in the 30s, 32 by 1 and 34 by 3 o'clock, and we'll have some clearing possible on the overnight. So here are those temperatures. We're looking at 30s area-wide, some low to middle 30s. We might not even make it to freezing up in Rolla. 30s area-wide, again, will be much below the average. Temperatures in the 20s overnight tonight with some of those clearing skies. We'll clear out the skies on the overnight. Sunshine tomorrow. It's going to be the best day of the week. A south and west wind, mostly sunny skies, and temperatures in the middle and upper 40s. Again, 48 is that average, so we'll probably still be below average at 46, but we'll get these temperatures a little bit closer to that 50-degree mark down to the south and to the west. Here's the next 3 days. Couple of clouds out there today, slow clearing later on in the day. 34 still cold. Warmest day tomorrow, 46 with sunshine. Light drizzles and flurries possible on Thursday. Things damp. Anything accumulating, whether it's rain or snow, will be pretty light with temperatures in the 30s. Saturday is the downtown Christmas parade in Springfield. It will be cold, 33 degrees for a high, and we're looking at snow likely. We have to track this system. It's tracking to our south, so that puts us on the cold side where snow will be likely, but depending on that track, that will really greatly determine the snow totals, whether they're little or a little bit more. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that. Small changes in track could bring us some big changes in snow totals. Temperatures stay cold throughout the week, 30s from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all below average through the entire 7-day forecast. Again, 34 today with clouds. The warmest, nicest day tomorrow. Get out and enjoy. Things turn cloudy and cold by the end of the week, but a couple of snow chances. Things pretty light on Thursday, and then maybe a little bit more in the way of accumulating snow by Saturday. Don't go anywhere. Ozarks FOX AM. We'll be right back.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Joe Morano. We want to bring you a traffic alert that's going on right now that would likely impact your morning commute in Springfield here at westbound James River from Glenstone. That's the look that we're seeing right now. This is live. Traffic backed up on South Glenstone because of a rollover crash. First responders working to clear that scene right now. We don't know the cause of that crash yet or any injuries right now. We've reached out to Springfield Police and have a crew on the way there, so we will bring you updates as soon as possible. Christopher Ward, the man arrested for firing shots into the Ava Vet Clinic air conditioner in September, is expected in court today. The 78-year-old faces charges of unlawful use of a weapon, first-degree property damage, and armed criminal action. He went into the clinic the day of the shooting and purchased a bag of dog food and asked for medication. After the clinic refused the medication sale, he got upset and left and fired those shots before driving off. Let's check in with Elisa Raffin now for your Tuesday forecast.
It's going to be cold out there today, Joe. 34 degrees for that high temperature with mostly cloudy skies. Some clearing late in the day with a north and west wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. 24 overnight will decrease the cloud cover. Things will be cold and mostly clear by tomorrow morning. The warmest day of the week tomorrow. Sunshine and 46. Then some light rain snow possible on Thursday. We've got to watch out for accumulating snow by the weekend. CBS This Morning will be right back.
This is Ozarks Fox AM.
Welcome back to Hour 2 of Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Kelly Smith.
And I'm Jeremy Rape. Thanks for tuning in this morning. We're glad you're with us.
We are. We've had a lot of fun in the first hour. We've got a lot coming up in this next hour.
By the way, our viewers, Kelly, had been sending us gifts of bosom buddies.
Oh.
Because a lot of our viewers, we brought up the fact that Kaylee and Kelly and Elisa and other people in the studio have never heard of bosom buddies. We did our entertainment news about Tom Hanks, and I said the first thing I remember him in, now mind you, Kelly, I was not born when bosom buddies came out.
I already knew that.
It was reruns. But my mom thought it was a hysterical show, so we watched it in reruns.
Oh, I see.
And it was where Tom Hanks dresses as a woman with Peter Scolari, and they have to find a place to live in New York or something, or Chicago, I don't know. But I was trying to find the gift, but it's funny just to see how far Tom Hanks' career, like if you would have told him, by the way, you're playing a woman in this TV show, you're going to win 2 Oscars back to back.
Right.
Be one of our most acclaimed actors in America.
In America. But don't you think, like, the first role, it's like, don't you think he might have worried, are people going to pigeonhole me?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, when people do something really super well, they kind of get pigeonholed sometimes.
Well, to me, it's not even being pigeonholed, because playing a woman, I mean, that's not going to last forever, you know? But what I would think was, I won't be taken seriously as an actor, because I'm on this comedy show where I dress as a woman every week.
That's right. And you've seen those actors who have done, like maybe they're super pretty. Well, even Brad Pitt, I know. He didn't like doing those pretty roles all the time. He wanted to be taken more seriously, so he went into some of those crazier roles, you know.
Well, Charlize Theron didn't win an Oscar until she went all ugly in that movie, Monster, or whatever it was. I don't remember what it was called, but she had to make herself really take away the pretty to be taken seriously, which I don't think you have to do that. I don't like that you have to do that, if that's true.
I don't know if women feel that way more than men, but again, Farrah Fawcett did that same sort of thing in The Burning Bed. She didn't wear the makeup, and she was, you know, I don't know. But
all I know is I get up every day trying to look the best I can, and I'm not gonna try to look bad for any reason.
You're not gonna undo it. Let's not undo it.
Although I guess one day I could come in, we could call it like All Natural Wednesday, and we have to come in with no makeup, no hair done, straight out of bed.
Oh, please, let's not do that. I mean, I'm sure you'd look fine, but I
don't think I would.
I just don't.
We can't even brush our teeth.
Oh, we're going to brush our teeth. You're going to brush your teeth, and so am I, we don't.
Could you imagine?
No.
That'd be horrible.
No, that would
All
be
natural day. All natural day.
El natural.
Just seeing what people look like right out of bed, because I know I look pretty scary.
Well, I scare myself when I look in the mirror when I just get up. I'm like, is that me? Are you serious? What happened? I used to look better in the morning when I just got straight up, but
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, well, isn't that nice?
And we're all beautiful in God's eyes.
Of course we are.
And, you know, I love, too, is I love people watching.
Yes.
And I love, as I get older, I appreciate people's differences.
Oh, yeah. And
even more every year, I'm just like, yes, that's awesome. I love what you might consider a flaw, I would consider an asset.
You know what? I have to, at this point in my life, embrace whatever are the flaws. We've had them all of our lives, but I'm really good with that, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, the scars, like you said, those show that I'm alive or whatever, so it's all good. It is
what is that song that's out right now that says something like, the scars show we're beautiful? There's a current pop song out.
You are beautiful.
I do know that one, too.
Yeah, so.
But it's like, scars say we're beautiful.
Yes,
Elisa Raffi, you know what I'm talking about. You know that song, right? The scars say we're beautiful.
I can't sing. Trying to ask me to do
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's Alessia Cara.
That's it.
There you
yes.
go.
Thanks, Elisa.
Yes. But I'm not going to sing it.
Okay.
We've got mostly cloudy skies out there this morning. Are getting reports of a couple of flurries in Springfield. We also have some flurries up to the north in central Missouri as well. Nothing sticking, nothing causing travel impacts on the roads due to the weather. Temperatures are cold. It's 27 degrees right now. It's 28 in Rolla, 27 in Branson, and 25 in Monette. We've got cold weather this morning, but not icy, not frosty, so don't worry about it. Nice on the windshields as you head out the door. As you head out this afternoon, it's going to be very similar to yesterday. Mostly cloudy and cold. Temperatures stuck in the low to middle 30s, not warming up all too much because of the cloud cover. 30s area wide today, some low to middle 30s, 34 for that high in Springfield, much below the average of 48. We drop it to the 20s overnight tonight, finally clearing out the skies by tomorrow. Mostly sunny, a south and west wind and warmer, 46 degrees by tomorrow afternoon, the warmest day that we've had in a while. So if you need to do car washing, do that tomorrow. That will be the dry, nice day. We'll have light rain and snow on Thursday, and then Friday, I would say don't wash the car because we could have some snow by Saturday. Saturday is the downtown Christmas parade. We're looking at a temperature of 33 degrees, cold with some snow likely. We've got to keep an eye on the track of that system to see if and how much snow can accumulate here in the Ozarks. For right now, it looks like the southern half of the area has the best chance of accumulating that snow. The cold continues through the next 7 days, so 30s Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all well below average for this time of year. So cold with the cloud cover today, only 34. The nicer day is tomorrow. It's sunshine and temperatures in the 40s, and then a light rain snow by Thursday. Jeremy, Kelly.
Elisa, when is it not going to be windy so I can get up on my roof and change the light bulbs on my lights that are burnt out?
Do that tomorrow because we'll have temperatures warmer, but the winds won't be gusty. So.
Okay, I've been scared because it's been windy a lot lately, and I didn't want to get up on the roof yet, but I have 5 bulbs now that are out.
Oh, you just put them up.
They're new.
Yeah. Really? They're brand new?
Yes.
Oh, man.
It's
Good
just
thing
my
you're not
luck.
afraid of heights.
I'm totally not. But
not.
when the wind is blowing, no way.
That's scary.
All right, thanks so much, Elisa. All right, coming up, Kaylee is taking us back to the good old days, a simpler time when a handwritten letter, you could just write that note. Well, there's a place now that you can go do it, and you can send them for free. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Ozarks FOX AM. I'm taking us back in time at Park Central Library downtown. It's not too late to write your letter to Santa, and today, the downtown Park Central Library branch is making it easier than ever to make sure you get everything on your wish list.
People like to seal it up.
Signed, sealed, delivered, it's yours. For this free community program, all you need to bring is your thoughts.
It happens every Tuesday, and we have it from 2 to 4. So we have the tables set up with all the material out. Sometimes people will stay a little bit longer. If we see people are still writing, we'll leave it out for them.
The program, called Let's Letter, provides an open space to jot down your thoughts and send them off.
We actually have a couple that comes in that they have pen pals from all over the world, and so it's a good excuse to get those letters written that, they've been meaning to write.
From the supplies to the send-off, everything is free.
We can also help you track down addresses.
Some may consider it a lost art, but writing holds significant value.
Communication is so instant anymore, so it encourages people to be thoughtful and to get it written and get it sent off.
Head downtown today at 2. Also to mention, I know a lot of our viewers will love this, there's a crafting session held every second Saturday of the month, and that's coming up. So this Saturday at 2 p.m., crafters can make their own wrapping paper. How awesome is that? Wrapping paper? Come on, that's gotta be so cool. Guys?
I would love to make my own wrapping paper.
That would be fun. That would take a long time, wouldn't it?
It would.
Do you ever use just like paper bags?
I have before,
and then you can put a beautiful bow on that, and it looks fantastic.
I've also used newspaper.
Right.
And sheet music.
Oh, sheet music. I love that idea. And
yes, I do.
You could do some stenciling on the brown paper sack. I think that would be pretty, too.
Yes, I wish we had more time in this day and age to actually take the time to beautifully gift wrap.
I know.
Like they used to in the old days.
Like in the old days. Not like on the soap operas where they just lift the top off the box, but they actually unwrap it. Wouldn't that be nice?
Although I have done that before because watching those TV shows where they just pop off the top, it looks so simple and elegant.
Well, they have to do that for TV, for sure.
But it takes way longer to wrap both sides of the box.
I know.
It's not
I love
fun.
a beautifully wrapped package, though.
Yes, it is nice. You know what? Don't forget about all of our amazing giveaways. We've got so many giveaways, we actually... We'll be honest, I'll take the responsibility. We forgot to mention some of them yesterday because we've got so many going on. First up, we have the Thicket, the gorgeous snowman centerpiece right here.
Gorgeous.
Giving this away on Friday. It is so cute. We've gotten so many great responses to little Frosty.
Right. And remember, you got to pick him up at the Thicket.
Yes.
After we pick the winner on Friday.
It's so cute.
Happy birthday!
Oh.
Somebody wrote that to us on social media the other day.
They did.
Happy birthday! Yes, I get that.
Because of Frosty.
Yes, I love that.
Also, the Lion King.
Yes.
Big giveaway. It's our second of 4. We'll be doing 4 over the next 3 months now. We've already done 1.
Yes.
We posted a picture of, let me see if I can get their names right, Pumbaa, Simba, and somebody else.
Yeah.
I can't remember their names.
And Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
That's right.
So here's what you have to do. Go to our Facebook page, scroll down till you see the Lion King little cartoon. But here's how you have to win. You have to put a picture in the comment section. You can't just leave a comment or like and share, which we'd appreciate if you did.
But
leave a GIF or a picture of what stresses you out, and then tell us why you need to relax at a performance of The Lion King in February at Juanita K. Hammond's Hall.
That's right. And it's a great, great prize.
It
so
is
many people are loving this. This is going to be an incredible performance in February.
I have a feeling if you don't get tickets now, or you're just trying to win them, by the time the show comes, it will be sold out.
It's like the lottery to win the tickets. So you really need to go get tickets as well.
Also, the Aviary Cafe, we had them on last week. They're giving away a wonderful gift card, which we'll announce tomorrow. And the Takeaway Cafe Bistro in Branson, we had them on and we sang the song, remember that? They're giving away a gift card as well. That's on our Facebook page. And of course, we're announcing the Buffalo Run winner to see Stoney LaRue at Buffalo Run on Friday night. So go to our social media page. Just keep scrolling because you're going to see all of the giveaways. And if it's already been given away, it'll have an update at the top that we put in there. Here's how to find us on social media. Just type in Jeremy Rabe, Kelly Smith, or Ozarks FOX AM. You're going to find us. We're always on there doing something and giving something away.
Absolutely. And next week we have a whole lot more giveaways too.
Yes.
All right, we got to remind you guys we have a crafting competition and the participants have been selected and we will announce those tomorrow on our show.
Yes,
that's right. And we also have 12 days of Christmas. It's starting Thursday. We're calling it the Gift a Day giveaway, and you will not want to miss that. That is so exciting.
So that's starting on Thursday, right?
Yes.
Okay, so basically Thursday, a Gift a Day giveaway, which will be Thursday, Friday, and then the next 2 weeks of weekdays.
Right.
Because that's 12 days technically till
Christmas.
Till we're off for Christmas.
I know, absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun, so you won't want to miss that.
Man alive, I feel like we should just fly over Springfield and drop out $1 million. Or the Ozarks.
Well, we're getting there.
Maybe North Arkansas.
Absolutely. Just call us Oprah. That's
All right.
We love it.
Coming up, we will be announcing the winner of the Stoney LaRue concert at Buffalo Run Casino. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So many giveaways.
Yes, so many.
So many.
Love it.
Is it wrong? I kind of want to take that.
Hi, I'm Tom Turton, and it's time to go out on the road with Big O Tires. This week, we visit the Thomas Hart Benton Home and Studio State Historic Site. If you're going to be in Kansas City, you'll want to make a stop here. Thomas Hart Benton is Missouri's most renowned 20th century artist. You can see some of his artwork on display in Missouri's capital with a mural entitled A Social History of the State of Missouri. He converted half of his house into his art studio, which remains as he left it. Benton had just put the finishing touches on The Sources of Country Music, a mural he painted for the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville when he died in his studio in 1975. Visitors can still see coffee cans full of paintbrushes, numerous paints, and a stretched canvas waiting to be transformed into another of his masterpieces. Join us again next time as we go out on the road with Big O Tires. For Ozarks Fox, I'm Tom Turton.
Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. There's a lot happening at Buffalo Run Casino. Have you been there?
I have not.
It's really a cool place. But Tom's going to take us over there and see what's going on. Take a look.
Okay, I'm going to be your next best friend. Here's how. You come out to Buffalo Run Casino, you look for this guy right here. This is Jeff, and he is the director of player development. He's the guy who he gives all the freebies and stuff. Jeff, good to see you.
It's a pleasure.
I was just talking to some friends of mine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, talking me up. Thank you.
You have some big doings going on here as we get into the holidays at Buffalo Run.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, starting on November 1st, all of our players that have a Players Club card here with us can start earning entries. Every 25 points is going to get you an entry, and we're actually doing something really special right now. It is Santa's Rocking Slots. So,
yeah, I see that right there. Okay.
Right behind us. So we have our own bank of slot machines right here in the front entryway. And starting on Thanksgiving Day, and actually every Saturday thereafter, we're going to be doing slot tournaments. Players started earning entries on November 1st. And then starting on Thanksgiving Day, we're actually going to be doing a slot tournament every hour from 2 to 9 p.m. 6 winners every hour. We're giving away up to $4,800 every single day that we do this. So, starting on Thanksgiving and then every Saturday thereafter, and then we're going to have a championship slot tournament on December 22nd for $25,000.
This is a lot of chances for people to win.
Oh, huge, huge, absolutely. 6 every hour. That's crazy.
Okay, let's back up, because one of the things that you mentioned was the Players Club card kind of thing. How do people get one of those, first of all?
Yeah, absolutely. All they have to do is right behind us, as a matter of fact, is our Players Club. Come on in, get signed up with us real quick. It takes less than 5 minutes, and we give you a fancy little card.
And there's benefits all the time with being part of that club.
Absolutely, absolutely. Every bit of play that you do it on that card. You'll get rewards. We'll send you mail offers. And as a matter of fact, we actually just started a new program with our veterans cards. Yes, starting on November 1st, we actually just went to a veteran-specific Players Club card. So if you come in with your proof of military service, you know, whether it be present or past, come on in, and we will actually do blanket discounts, 20% off at all of our venues.
I told you he was your friend. I told you he was your friend. Okay, now let's back up again. How difficult is it to get into, you know, these tournaments that are going on?
Just listen for your name and claim. Every 25 points you earn on that card gets you an entry into our drawings.
And it's pretty simple after that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Literally, just listen for your name. Come up here and just be excited and claim.
And these are, I mean, this casino, you got bells going off all the time, so this is a great place to come to win.
Absolutely, absolutely. As a matter of fact, here recently, we just had a $132,000 cash winner.
I like a piece of that action.
Me too. I want my cut. I'm ready.
So all people have to do is come in, join the Players Club, and that's just going over like right behind where we are.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And then you're part of all the fun.
You betcha. And actually, it doesn't stop at just slot machines.
Yeah.
And we actually don't want to leave out our table games players either. We've got something special for them as well. Yes. So the day after Thanksgiving, they can start earning entries. So every hour of play that anybody plays on table games, they're going to receive an entry. And then starting on November 30th at 7 p.m., every 10 minutes, we're going to have a winner. For a total of 10 winners a night, we're giving away Kindles, we're giving away Apple Watches, we're giving away PlayStation 4s.
You're giving away the house is what you're doing.
Absolutely.
The whole farm with it, too.
Absolutely. We're getting everybody ready for the holidays.
This is great. This is a great chance for so many people to win then.
Yes, yes. It doesn't matter if it's slots or table games. We want to give something to everybody.
And, you know, from what I remember, if you haven't been to Buffalo Run for a little while, table games are expanding.
Oh, yeah. We've got craps and roulette now. We've got Vegas style. We've got dice. Yeah, it's a good time.
Okay. So what you need to do is come to Buffalo Run Casino, find this guy right here, Jeff, or just come in the door and go, Jeff, and he'll answer. Trust me.
I'll come running.
Yeah. What are you going to do when you win?
I'm going to count my blessings. $132,000 somebody just recently won.
That's awesome.
Isn't that incredible?
I have got to go.
You have got to go. You want me to tell you my lucky number?
What?
I can't tell you.
Okay. Mine's 11.
Yours is?
11.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I just like it.
I like it too.
I like it.
It's cool.
11.
I've read that is a very high energy number. I know if you're into energy at all, that is a very lucky number.
Oh, good. Yeah. I just know that whenever I look at my watch or my phone, it's always 11:11 or 1:11.
Is that
I always tend to look at time periods, and it always happens to be 111 or 1111. So I always found that to be lucky.
That is interesting.
I don't know if it is or not, and I don't really believe in luck.
Do you wake up at 1:11 in the morning?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I believe in luck because I believe in God, but that's what I'm saying.
Right.
But I'm just saying, you know, I feel like that if I was going to have a lucky number, it would be 11.
I can't say that I'm lucky, but I've been on the road a lot, and I've done a lot of, I've been playing casinos a lot, and once in a while I'll play the slot machines, not that much, but I kind of enjoy it here and there, and a lot of people love it. It's a great place to go for the weekend.
We do need to announce our winner, though, before we have to go. The winner of the Buffalo Run Casino Stony LaRue concert is Morgan Thiemann. Morgan Thiemann, I will announce it on Facebook after the show, and you can pick up the tickets right here at the station. Do not go anywhere. More Ozarks Fox AM after this.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Joe Morano. We want to bring you a traffic alert that's turned into some breaking news right now as we take a live look at the on-ramp of westbound James River from Glenstone. According to Jason Pace with the Missouri Highway Patrol, one person has died and 2 are injured after police tried to perform a traffic stop for what turned out to be a stolen vehicle from Rogersville. This happened just after 7 o'clock this morning. All southbound Glenstone lanes are closed before James River Freeway. No specifics on how far back that closure goes, but you'll want to plan accordingly if you begin to travel in that area. Again, 1 dead and 2 injured as we take a look at this rollover accident going on right there from a stolen vehicle outside of Rogersville. We have our crew out there. We are going to continue to update you as we get that information. For now, let's check in with meteorologist Elisa Raffa for your forecast.
Good morning, Joe. It's going to be cold out there today, 34 degrees for that high temperature with mostly cloudy skies. We'll have some clearing late in the day, but we'll keep the cloud cover for the most part. 24 overnight with some clearing, south and west wind and cold. By tomorrow, we'll finally warm up into the middle 40s, 46 degrees with sunshine, the warmest day of the week. Light rain and snow possible on Thursday with little accumulations of either, a temperature of 38. Then a bigger system rolls through late Friday into Saturday with some accumulating snow possible. CBS This Morning. We'll be right back.
Bader.
Come on. Bader, yes, come on in.
Hello. I'm going to let Dr. Smith sit next to you guys.
Okay, hello.
Hello. Dr. Smith.
Yeah, Anna Smith, Dr. Anna Smith.
Anna Smith.
Anna Smith, okay. Anna Smith.
Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. We're so thrilled, excited, and somewhat scared to have a lizard on the show. We're with Sarah Bader and Dr. Anna Smith from Seven Hills Veterinary Clinic. Thanks for being here. Let's just first cut right to the chase.
Can I sit there?
Let's switch. Okay, we're gonna switch.
I'm a little nervous.
There we go. I'm not scared.
You're being so brave.
I'm being brave because he actually looks so sweet. Dr. Anna Smith, who do you have with you?
So this is Thor. He is a 3-year-old bearded dragon that we have brought today, and as you can see, he's very comfortable being on camera. He's a very good boy.
He seems so calm.
He is. He's very calm.
Is this a common trait with these types of lizards?
It really depends, honestly. Bearded dragons can have all sorts of different personalities. And so he's just very calm, and this is kind of just, I think, how he is.
Where's he from?
So they originate from Australia.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they are native to Australia, and now they're kind of been brought to the United States as pets.
And this is someone's pet in our office here.
Yes.
Yes, it is. It's amazing. People love these.
Sarah, tell us about Seven Hills Veterinary Clinic.
Seven Hills Veterinary Clinic was established in 2013. We're located in Nixa, Missouri, and we are mixed animal practice. So we work with the dogs and cats, and we also work with farm animals. We call that large animal. And we also have, with Dr. Smith at our practice, we also can help with exotic animals too. And I'll let her tell you a little bit about what exotics include for us.
Okay, great.
So we really do reptiles, amphibians, birds, small mammals, rabbits, rats, mice, anything, of that nature. The things that we don't usually do include non-human primates, so like your small monkeys. Okay. We don't do those. I haven't really done many insects. I know some people have spiders, tarantulas as pets. I haven't really done much of that. And then fish. Fish kind of require special medicine, special handling, so those are kind of pets that we stay away from, but we do most everything else.
This is all new to me. I'm a dog and cat kind of person. I'm thinking people have, they would need to bring a tarantula in, if it wasn't well.
Yeah, and you'd be surprised. There's actually a lot you can do with a tarantula. Amputations, you can like medicate them as well. So,
is there a high population of exotic animals in the Ozarks?
I think
pets?
It's growing. I think it's growing. I think it's something that hasn't really been as popular, of course, as the dogs and cats. But I think it's something that's owners are starting to get more and more of. So
interesting. Now I am interested. So, like, where does he sleep at night? Does he have a little cage, or where does he sleep?
So it really depends on what the owner's preference is. But usually it's in a cage. And oh, look, he's getting a little active there. He likes it.
Oh, he's smiling at you, Jeremy.
I don't know what that was, but his tongue came out and it was pointed at me. He can't spray anything, can he?
No.
Okay.
Well,
he was looking at me. That's why I moved over here. Once we had a frog, and he started looking at me, and I could tell there was something in his mind, and he did jump on me. So that's why I felt a little nervous. But he looks nice. Look at that, though. What's he doing with the tongue?
So I think he's just kind of aware of his surroundings. He's just kind of getting to know. This is probably a little different than what he's used to being around. So he's just kind of taking everything in. And
should we talk in a calmer tone? Would that help
him?
That
might help him.
If we were just a little more calm.
Take a deep breath. And don't let him pick up on your anxiety.
Well, I think that was the problem. I was feeling anxiety, and I didn't want him to feel that over here.
Do you see on your television the gap between me and the Dr. Smith right now?
Yes, exactly.
There's a slight gap there.
Exactly. Where is your clinic?
So our clinic is located, we just moved, so we had to expand to accommodate our growing patient load. And so we are located just north of Harder House off of Kenneth Road, so it's 911 North Kenneth. And just north of Harder House on that side road, just as off 160, Campbell, Massey, when you're in Nixa. And we have a larger facility now to accommodate all the different patients that we serve. In addition to our large animal population, we now have a new Holland facility to help with cattle that come in, and they need some treatment from the doctor there. We have another doctor that does large animal. And so we are just booming and ready to expand some more. So you were asking about the different species, and also Dr. Smith also does the micro pigs.
Mini pigs, yes.
Oh,
That's something I forgot to mention.
That's becoming really popular too. You guys asked about the trend, and so that jogged my memory of.
They are really cute.
Oh, they are darling.
But they're very loud.
They can be, yes.
The ones I've seen, well, oh my gosh, when they squeal, it is like almost deafening, the ones I've been around.
Yes, you sometimes need earplugs.
And very
going
smart,
to be around that. Yes,
right? Very smart.
They're very
Pigs
smart.
are very smart.
Yep, they can be litter box trained. I mean,
That is so amazing.
So you do take a wide range of animals. You're talking the cats and the dogs, up to the horses and the cows, down to the exotic lizards and whatnot and what have you.
Yes, yes, I see snakes as well.
Why would you take a snake to a vet?
Yes.
What's wrong with snakes?
They can get mites. Yes, they can, just depending on the snake, they can get mites. Excuse me. They can also have problems where they get skin infections, on their scales. So
I would never think to do that.
Yes. I know that's what I'm saying. How but
yeah. So if somebody wants to reach you, what's the best way to get in contact with you?
So the best way to reach us is to call us at our clinic. We've got our phone number at 417-725-2332. And we also have a very active Facebook page if people want to interact with us, check out our reviews, and kind of learn some more about us.
This is
Check
so
them
interesting.
out. I'm intrigued by him.
And I have to tell you, I'm intrigued that you're sitting there so close to him. Now he's getting a little bit active.
He's getting a little active. I think because I know his owner and I trust her, that I know she would not bring anything that would be bad. So I know the owner.
You want to touch it?
I kind of do. Can I touch the back?
Jeremy.
Oh wow. It feels like
Does it feel like a snake?
It feels like my skin before I exfoliate.
So it's very
He definitely needs
scaly.
He needs a skin confidence coach for
He
sure.
does.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much for coming in. You guys are awesome.
No problem.
I love that.
Coming up on Ozarks Fox AM, we will be tasting some amazing vegan food. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I think he misses his mama. His mama's over there.
He's looking at his mama.
He's looking at his mama. Hi, baby.
So in addition to moving, we're updating our branding and changing.
Yeah, that's fine. And then if you can get this, run this up under your shirt, and we'll clip it up there.
You know, on the social media.
Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. We are so excited to have vegan chef and baker Rachel Fair from Whipped Cream and Other Delights on our show. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
This looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Rachel, first quick question.
Yeah.
Your shop's called Whipped Cream and Other Delights.
Yeah.
Is whipped cream vegan?
No, but
How do you have a name of a vegan shop?
whipped coconut cream is vegan.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And you're just starting out, and this looks fantastic. Tell us about why you decided to get into this business.
Well, I was a baker before becoming vegan. I did cakes and you know, sweet treats and things like that, and I really enjoyed it. And I always wanted to open a bakery. And then after becoming vegan, I kind of thought, well, I guess that can't really happen anymore because I don't know if there's a lot of very good vegan baked goods. But we travel a lot, my family and I, and we've been kind of all over the country. And let me tell you, some of the vegan cookies and cakes and pies that I've had are better than some of the ones that I had before being vegan. And I kind of realized that not only is there a market for this product, but it's totally doable to bake things and cook things that taste just as good as the non-vegan options, and you know, it's healthier, and sometimes it's even cheaper.
And it's harder. I mean, I know a lot of people, like when you do gluten-free and different things, you have to get the texture right. It takes a lot of working with it to get it just right. So they can just come to you and buy it. How nice is that?
That's kind of what I'm going for. You know, I in my bio, I put, you know, cooking things from scratch is really time-consuming. It takes a long time. That's why I'm here. I'll do it for you.
How long have you been a vegan?
I've been vegan for 2 yees, vegetarian for a year before that.
Was it for health benefits? I'm always curious to know because I love cheese, I love meat. Is there health benefits associated with that?
Yeah, there are health benefits. I'm a vegan for compassionate reasons, for ethical reasons, environmental reasons, and kind of then the last tail runner was the health reasons. And I did a lot of research about it, and my husband and I, we even did a challenge after becoming vegan. We took a blood test and did our whole blood panel like right before becoming vegan, and then about a month later, and our cholesterol had dropped, our LDL was down, our HDL was high. I mean, the numbers don't lie.
That is fantastic. Yeah. Well, talk about some of the items you have here.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to be offering, well, a sample of what I'll be offering at the holiday cookie pop-up that's going to be happening on December 15th. These are just a few of the things that I brought. These are Mexican wedding cookies, which are typically really buttery, rich, creamy cookies, and doing it without butter I wasn't sure was going to work, but it did. They're just as good, if not better. I don't know.
Did you use coconut oil?
No, I used a vegan butter. It's basically like, it's kind of like margarine, but it doesn't have the partially hydrogenated oil, so it's healthy.
Exactly.
These are eggnog cookies, and one of my favorite things in the holidays was eggnog, but eggnog without the egg is kind of a misnomer. But you can have eggnog even as a vegan, and these cookies are a tribute to that. So eggnog frosting, and then the eggnog cookies. These are caramel thumbprint, which caramel is basically butter and cream and things like that. So to be able to make that with coconut sugar and coconut milk and coconut oil, and it tastes the same, was really shocking to me. We have the Oreo cookie bark, because everybody thinks if you're vegan, you're healthy, but let me tell you, everybody, Oreos are vegan. Not necessarily. And then I have the peanut butter cookies here, which peanut butter, we love that because it's such a good source of protein. And then dipped in some decadent chocolate, which surprisingly, chocolate was one of the things that I went without for a really long time.
Really?
Because milk chocolate has milk. Right? So, and in finding milk chocolate that didn't have dairy in it was actually quite challenging, but a lot of the stores in town are starting to carry those alternatives. So this is very chocolate rich because I love chocolate.
I'm going to scoot this over a little bit toward me. As I take a sample of some of these, is it difficult to find ingredients? I think a lot of people would think, I can't go vegan because I can't find the ingredients I'm going to need to make a vegan item like this, because you've done this so beautifully.
Yes, you have.
You would never know this was vegan.
Right, and that's what I'm going for. You know, I want to be able to make things that people who are vegan are going to be able to enjoy, and people who aren't vegan are going to think taste just as good as what they normally have.
I've had these before. I can tell you this is just as good or better than any that I've tasted.
Yeah,
you know,
thank you.
This is fantastic.
Wait, what are these ones right here again?
Those are the eggnog cookies.
I got to try the eggnog cookie. I love me some eggnog without the egg.
Rachel, while we're testing this, tell about your event coming up again.
Okay, so I have a holiday cookie pop-up coming up on the 15th. It'll be hosted at a Valerie Boss salon on Campbell. It's a beautiful salon, lovely venue. I'm so grateful to Valerie for allowing me to host my pop-up there. I'll be having boxes of assorted cookies. Some of these will be included, other things also. And the boxes are $20, and I'll be taking pre-orders on my website. That's going to be the surest way to make sure that you get a box, but there will be extras there for purchase for people who just come in.
What's your website?
It is www.whippedelight.com, and it's for the Whipped Cream and Other Delights Bakery.
And this is so good. How's that one?
I'm almost done with the entire eggnog cookie because this is delicious. I wouldn't have known it was vegan. Now I wish it was fat-free. That's the only other thing I wished it was.
I don't claim to be healthy.
Yeah. Not everything is healthy with vegan. I like that you said that. Now, Rachel, please don't go anywhere. We got into the sweets
first.
But she's brought in So many great main dishes. Some I recognize, some I don't. I can't wait for you to tell us what they are. Perfect for the holiday season. Please don't go anywhere more with Chef Rachel Fair after this. This is delicious.
Life is short, eat dessert first.
Oh my God. The icing on this, I'm like...
It's
Welcome back, everyone. We're still with Chef Rachel Fair from Whipped Cream and Other Delights, and she is a vegan chef, and I promise you this, I would not lie to you. I would never lie on TV. You would never know this is vegan. It is delicious. We've talked about some of your little sweets and cookies and goodies. Now we're on to the main dishes and some pies, which look like this is a holiday feast, Rachel.
It is, yeah.
Tell us about some of the stuff you brought.
Okay, so basically I tried to recreate everyone's favorites. I've got your typical cranberry sauce over here, except it's orange cranberry compote, a little bit fancier there for you.
Ooh.
Sweet potato casserole with pecan crust on the top, shallots and balsamic glazed roasted Brussels sprouts, your traditional stuffing with sausage, yes.
Sausage?
Yes.
And herbs, cheesy scalloped potatoes, which the secret ingredient in that is nooch, which makes everything taste good.
Okay.
And roasted root vegetables with rosemary, and then your pies. Got apple crumb pie, pumpkin pie, and chocolate cream pie.
I don't feel like I'm giving anything up whatsoever. What is nooch?
Nooch is nutritional yeast. And
oh, right. We had some yesterday.
Yeah, okay, so you know. It's basically what we call vegan Parmesan cheese. We sprinkle it on top of everything. Popcorn, pasta. It just has that real good kind of umami flavor that makes things taste really savory and cheesy.
And it has protein.
Yeah, and B12.
And how did you put sausage in this dressing?
Well, there are so many wonderful vegan substitutes for the things that you enjoy and think you can't do without. So there are a lot of wonderful brands. You can find them at Hy-Vee, Lucky's, Mama Jean's, and they have vegetable-based proteins. You can buy chicken, you can buy sausage, bacon, ground hamburger type meats. There's pretty much everything.
Is it the seasoning that makes it taste like the meat?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And, you know, the texture. A lot of what they use is wheat gluten.
Oh,
so
right,
it's not really great for people who have any gluten sensitivities, but if you don't, it's uncanny how much it tastes just like
I'm going to try a little bit of different things. Would you like some too?
No, you go ahead. I'm past the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Look, it's like Sunday dinner around here.
I know.
Pass the Brussels sprouts,
I
will
want to try
you?
a little bit of everything. This just looks like a feast that we have here.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Pass the potatoes, please.
This is amazing. Thank you.
Yes.
No, these are sweet potatoes.
Yep.
And the top is pecan, you said?
Yeah, it's pecan crusted.
Oh my goodness, this is some of the best dressing I've ever eaten.
Thank you.
Wow.
This is delicious. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You really do think vegan blah. No offense.
Yeah.
Like if somebody were to say that, you would think, what do you eat? We have a producer on our show who's vegan.
Yeah.
And every time we go out to eat, we always have to worry about the vegan options for him. And luckily, everywhere we go, you know, it's good. He enjoys the food. But this is taking it to a whole new level.
This is
Rachel.
almost gourmet, don't you think?
It absolutely feels like gourmet.
Thank you. It is difficult going out to eat. You know, a lot of the times restaurants aren't very vegan friendly, so you're stuck eating French fries or salads.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing, again, like I mentioned before, cooking from scratch is really time consuming.
It is.
When we first became vegetarian, vegan, holidays were really stressful because, you know, all of the family would cook and we would go and it was like, okay, I guess we're going to have salad for Thanksgiving. So the first year when we were vegetarian, I made just a couple sides so that we had something to eat. The second year, I made a lot more sides so that we could share with our family because they tease, you know, like, oh, what are you going to have, grass? It's like,
oh, no.
No, not grass. This is what we eat.
But, you know, here's the deal. I don't like bland food. I don't at all. And this, each one has its own specific taste and herbs and spices.
These are the best Brussels sprouts I've had. I'm not kidding you. And I get Brussels sprouts at every restaurant I go to just because I love them. Stupid question. That's a stupid question. Is tofu vegan?
Yeah, tofu's vegan.
Okay, so tofu, I do like a good tofu scramble.
Yeah. Oh, that's really great. I make that a lot. There's a lot of other good egg substitutes that you can use on the market now, but tofu is still kind of the go-to for...
The go-to for vegans and vegetarians.
And you can get your protein that way, but you have to flavor it because this really doesn't have any flavor unless you put something in it.
That's true. Tofu is very bland, but the seasonings make it a little bit of turmeric, and it's really eggy. You could you marinate it in different sauces.
I put it in soy sauce before.
Yeah,
I don't know if soy sauce is vegan, but I like it with the soy sauce.
Yeah, it is.
This is some of the best food I've ever eaten.
I want to dip into this pie now because the pies look amazing. I see this is what is the chocolate, pumpkin, and then the
apple.
I'm going to dip into chocolate because that's my favorite kind of pie, is chocolate pie.
Okay, well, I'll try the pumpkin over here. Talk about, Rachel, you've got another event on the 23rd?
I do. So I'm going to be catering holiday meals for anybody who needs a plant-based dinner for Christmas. The menu is on the website. These are just a few of the things. There will also be a holiday roast, which is really delicious and kind of takes the place of your turkey ham thing. Also going to be offering mushroom Wellington, which is really fancy if you know beef Wellington, crusted in pastry, except it's using portobellos instead of beef. Also going to have a few other sides and buttery dinner rolls, which are just wonderful.
Well, now, if people want to get this for the holidays, how quickly do they need to contact you?
So again, on the website, everything's on there. You can pre-order the meals, additional pies. There's also pecan on there that you can pre-order. Unfortunately, for the dinner event, there won't be any additional things for sale, so pre-order is the only way to secure those meals. But the cookies, you know, there will be some at the pop-up available for purchase. Otherwise, the website.
What a great idea. You guys
Rachel,
really want to do this.
Are you so excited to do that? I mean, you're actually taking your dream and you're going forward with it.
Yeah, it's scary and really exciting. I'm glad that I finally made the leap, and I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Oh, it's delicious. You guys are going to want to try this for sure. If you're vegan or even if you're not, this food, anybody could eat this, and it's so wonderful.
Thank you.
It's so delicious.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chef Rachel Fair, you're so awesome.
This is
Thank
wonderful.
you,
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right. We got some giveaways to talk about.
Yes,
we do.
We have amazing giveaways. Don't forget about the thicket arrangement. Remember the thicket?
That's right. Oh, nope, there it is. There he is, Mr. Snowman. You can pick that up at the thicket when we call your name on Friday. Also, send in your Lion King stressed out pictures so you will be eligible to win the family 4-pack for the Lion King. The Aviary Cafe winner will be announced tomorrow. Right?
Yes.
And Cafe Bistro, the winner will be announced on Thursday. I know this is confusing. What we're trying to say is tune in every single day because we have things to give away. That's for sure.
That's true.
The winner for the Buffalo Run giveaway is Morgan Thiemann. Again, Morgan Thiemann, we appreciate that you entered and that we were able to give you some tickets. And check us out on social media because we are always there and we would love to see you guys and come on there and say hi to us, and that'd be great.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we do want to thank all of our amazing guests that were on the show. Without you, this show would not be possible. And especially thankful for you for coming on the show. Good to see you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
Buffalo Run Casino, Stephanie Sampalo, Seven Hills Vet, Rachel Fair of Whipped Cream and Other Delights. Thank you so much. This food is delicious.
And don't forget to tune in to the new Ozarks Fox News at 6:30 and 9 with John Adams and Jennifer Abreu, and follow them on social media.
Yes, and we want you to have an amazing day. Do not miss a day of our show because we're giving away so much stuff, you can't miss anything.
That's right. Thank you so much for tuning in.
To Ozarks Fox AM, have an amazing day.
See you tomorrow.
Let's keep eating.
Let's do. Oh.